Okay, so we drain the oil out of it. Just taking the cross member bolts out. Okay, first thing we did was take the two nuts off the back. I heated them up. I heated the nuts up with MAP gas. Got them glowing, and then I just took those two bolts off in the back. And now we're getting ready to take off. As you can see, you got two brackets. We're going to take those three, that nut right there out. And then we're going to take them two nuts out. And we'll take that crossbar out. Take both of them crossbars out. We'll move up to the front under the oil pan and we'll remove those two bolts. If I have to heat them up on the other side, I will. And then we got two more back here we got to get out. All we got to do is disconnect the oxygen sensors then, and we should be able to drop it right out. And I'm not going to, I might be able to let you guys watch me take them out, but I'm just going to zip them out with air real quick. Not a big deal. Starts getting tight again, heat it up. You'll break it off. Then try air on this one real quick. Got lucky with that one. Now, the fun one. Trying to get this one out. And I'll show you how you do that. You get a universal and try to use a 3/8 on that one. Sometimes you can get lucky. Sometimes you can't. I'm using a 1/2 inch instead of 3/8. Get that nice and glowing red. And we'll take it off. Sometimes you just gotta babysit everything. Okay, that's number 2. Okay, when you can't get these bolts out of that bracket, that one right there, I'm gonna whack them off with a cutting torch, just the heads of the nuts. Okay, since I cut that off with the cutting torch, I'm gonna clean it up a little bit. Just gonna hold an edge of it. A pair of hemos. I'm gonna take this. try to find a bolt and a nut for that. Put that back up there. All right, here's the fun part. You move this over, slip your nut up underneath. Line it up. Bring that back over. I got a long boxed in up in there. I don't know if you can see that, but that's how I got it. I just so happen to have a nice little 17 that you can stick up in there. I cut this before. It's off a motorcycle tool. Looks to me like I'm gonna need another washer. Looks like I need another washer. You know, you gotta have a little wrench like this. Make you a little wrench if you gotta have one, but that's what I got. I already had one, done this before. Forgot I had it. So, that's what gets in there. All right, well that's the best way to show you here. Take your wrench, you're gonna have to have a small wrench like I got. I just took a Kawasaki wrench and grinded it down. Had it from before, but take it and shove it up in there. Get your nut out. That's the only way you can do it. Okay, we're gonna take out the oil pan bolts. Okay, there's two in the middle. There's 1, 2, and then there's 2 in here. There's the oil pan. Hers got a strip bolt in it. Just kind of wiping it down so it doesn't drip all over my stuff, which it already is. Kind of wipe down the surface here. Get most of the oil and stuff off of it. Just using carb cleaner to wipe down the whole surface and get it all clean. I have an air grinder, and I use a surface prep disc that's Teflon. I don't use sandpaper, and you do it very lightly so that way you can clean up the gasket surface. Now, I don't use a scraper or any of that kind of stuff. Kind of get all the while I'm at it, so that way I see if I have any leaks. Okay, I snug them up here, but I'm going to loosen them back up. I just snug them up so that pulls that back a little bit when I snug them up. But I'm just going to go back a little bit here. I'm going to snug them just a little bit. These these get torqued down, but I'm not going to quite torque them all the way down until I pull up the oil pan. I want the oil pan pretty much seated where it's going to be. So I got some snugness on these two. I'll go ahead and tighten up the oil pan. Start with these two in the back. Now I'm going to take these two and I'm going to go down to the torque specifications, which is 30 foot-pounds. There's that one. There's 30 foot-pounds on them. 360 inch-pounds. So now that I got those, I'll go ahead and tighten down the rest of the oil pan, and then I'll double check them. I'll start in the front. Don't forget to put you a 40 millimeter bead of high temp silicone on both sides before you put your oil pan on. Just double checking. There we are. This one got 216 inch-pounds, I believe. If you divide that by 12, I believe it's 18 foot-pounds, but I put 216 inch-pounds on it. So there you are. Oil pan's in. Start hooking it all back up, put your exhaust on. You're gonna need new bolts for that, or nuts, depending on your studs, how bad you chewed them up. Okay, we're going to torque down the oil plug real quick. Okay, the oil plug gets 228 inch-pounds. That's 19 foot-pounds. Sometimes people just don't understand torque specs. Torque it right. All right, we're going to put oil in it, fill it up, check it for leaks. We're good to go. Tighten these back up. Got those four back in there. They're pretty snug. We're going to put the rear one back in using new nuts. Alright, so we put the new ones back in here, as you can see. I reuse those. If you don't have them, you're going to have to get new ones. I'll show you. You got to get new ones if you need them. They're lock nuts. They're oval shaped. So if you got to get new ones, get new ones. But I had some, so we're just reusing what we can use. But the old ones that are stripped out that are bad, you definitely don't want to put those in there. She's got a couple of them, my customer here, that are all mangled up, and you don't want to use those. So we're going to go back to the back and put that one back in. I'll turn that around so I got more room. Put that back on. Take the two new nuts. If you have problems with one, at least get one going. That way it gets you back up there. Just don't tighten it down all the way, just get a little snug. Okay, we got that back in. And put the rubber boot back on. Isn't always the easiest thing to do, but they do go. Put a little grease on them if you have to. Hers is broke, so put it back into position. That's all you can do. There you have it. We'll torque these down and we're done. I'll torque these down. This is back here at the converter. The rear torque to the flex pipe gets 444 inch-pounds, and the front ones get 360 to each exhaust manifold. So I'll show you that. These are 360 inch-pounds. There you have it. Tighten them down and fix those up. Got to put another one back here. Up in here real quick. We have that. Right, putting the oil filter on, that gets torqued down to 16 foot-pounds. Alright, your wheels get torqued down to 98 foot-pounds. And that's it. Thanks for watching Sam Time. Save all your money. Hit the like button. And please subscribe.